Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sneak Attack. I'm Reed, your host and game master of this original sci-fi adventure. To my left, we have
Ethan,
Captiosis,
Chip,
and Lucky.
We did it!
Yay!
Without any goofs.
How's that really working?
Just kidding, my name is Captiosis.
I was in my head. I was going Lucky.
So, last time on Sneak Attack, the gang completed their very first mission.
Softball!
Yeah, not their first mission, but the first mission you guys heard.
Yep.
And they saved a hostage, a Praetorian scientist who was held captive because someone wanted to steal his formula. The formula to what? Who knows?
We
They
don't care.
Yeah, they don't care.
Special sauce.
And the Bacarian financier, she appreciated that. So, you guys got into a truck, snuck your way back onto the spaceport, and you are now leaving Gemma, which is the moon of Olympius in the Koros system, and you're heading back to Outpost Beta, which is kind of your home.
Yeah. Going home. Do we have rooms there?
So you guys just stay on Chip's ship.
Oh.
how big is this ship?
Chip.
Got him. Every time. Dab on him.
But it's pretty big. There's like a room for everybody.
Oh, so we have our own rooms.
You have your own room.
Ethan has
Chip's
the
got a big
smallest
ship.
one, though.
All right.
Yeah. So you guys are like on another transport vessel. Actually, this one is much smaller and it's autonomous. So it's like a lift. You called yourself an Uber, and just like a driverless vehicle showed up, and it'll send you wherever.
Spoober.
I was just gonna say, can we please call them spoobers? I called it a spoober.
I'm fine calling it a spoober. It sounds gross, but not gross enough. So we'll just keep it with spoober.
Space thing?
Yeah.
It's a space.
We get it. Thank you. So, you guys are sailing through the cosmos. You're making your way towards Outpost Beta. Anything you guys want to say, do along the way? You want to check your thing? Also, we can confirm that Ethan did get loot in between sessions. He got a new piece of equipment and some credits.
What a special little boy.
Yeah, he got a little piece of mouth candy.
Yep.
That's actually what he got.
Yeah, you got mouse.
What are those called?
Gobi.
Gobi.
Okay. So, anything you guys want to say, do, talk about?
How are everyone's comms still working? Are we good?
Lucky checks his comm.
Wires
talks
are
to
good.
everybody through his comm.
Yeah, you hear a microsecond of latency because despite the amazing technology, it's not perfect.
Right.
So you hear just a
Chuck.
very slight echo.
Wonder if we could delay Lucky's more. Just kidding.
I'm sure there's software for that.
Just kidding.
I feel like that mission went very well.
Yeah, it was one of our easier ones.
You did slice a dude clean in half.
And we had encountered an echo, which prompted me to... I apologize if my search for balance on Gemma was...
It wasn't any more inconvenient than it has been in the past.
very good.
That's like the nice way of saying you're always annoying.
Okay.
Basically, I'm saying don't apologize unless you're going to apologize for everything else, too.
All right.
Okay.
I do not apologize.
Good.
I was merely mentioning in case any of you were made uncomfortable by the violence.
I just tipped my cowboy hat down and
Try and sleep.
yep, try to shut off.
I was gonna say, like, is that even more insulting when a robot tries to sleep in front of someone because they have no point in sleeping? They just make a spectacle of it to let them know that you're boring them.
I'm awkward.
Okay.
Cringing me to sleep.
Ethan, anything you got to say?
No, I'm enjoying the conversation because I have a custom mod that turns the comms into autotune.
Okay. Thank you for making me have to edit that.
The whole conversation.
No, you don't have to. We don't have to
just-
listen to it through his.
Just at the very end.
Yeah.
Just Ethan here.
Yeah. All right. So your guys' transport takes X amount of time. It's not that long because once you got to your dump spot, this spoober won't deliver too far outside of its zone. So you don't have far to go. So you guys land in the center of the Lamar cluster. It's kind of like Lamar. So you land in the center of this Lamar cluster, which is Outpost Beta. It's like a reprieve from the vast emptiness of this section of the Arrowhead Galaxy. There's no habitable planets nearby, which conversely means that there's no Terrene Union presence, which is very good for the inhabitants of the outpost because it has become a home away from home for those without families, roots, or allegiances. Nice. So, many mercenaries, bounty hunters, and those under-the-radar criminal types have taken refuge here on this repurposed space station that was once used as a refueling depot for the Ardent. So, during the Braxian Rebellion, sorry, we're kind of stepping on toes here, it was destroyed along with everyone in it in an effort to cripple their long-range travel capabilities. The Brax were very unhappy, and they let the universe know about it. Eventually, the station was rebuilt, little by little, by different groups needing a place away from the prying eyes of the TU, until it blossomed into the haven it is today. So now, nearly every system is represented here in some unofficial capacity, and the inhabitants use this place as a short-term docking station before setting sail once more. So that's kind of like what you guys do. You don't really have homes. Based on this line of work in your guys' past, it makes more sense just to be more nomadic. So you live on Chip's ship, and wherever that is kind of where home is. So this station is a central hub with 4 arms forking out in each cardinal direction. So kind of looks like a spoke. And each arm is rebuilt independent of each other. So from a distance, it looks like a mishmash of parts and technology kind of like bundled together. It's like one group of people built an arm when they needed a spot to land, and then maybe a couple hundred years later, another group did, and so on and so forth. So your dock is in Terminal 3. That's where Chip's ship is located. It's the oldest of the 4 arms, but that also means it's the cheapest to park your ship. So it's dilapidated and run down, but the rent's cheap. And as your transport approaches the landing pad, Chip, your comm lights up, and a hologram of your virtual assistant, Kanye, appears on screen.
Oh my gosh.
Kanye, of course, stands for Colonel Agnostic Navigation and Yoga Enthusiast.
All right, what do you want, Kay? We're back.
Oh, namaste, Chip. Namaste. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Hey, just wanted to let you know those Puncturellians from Terminal 2 came by 2 days ago and they tagged my right stabilizer fin again. I know how mad you got last time, so I just wanted to give you a heads up before you saw it. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. Find your center. Find your center. I'm sure it will wash off, boss. Just, keep your mental and spiritual health aligned, yo. Just right in a straight line. Namaste, dog. Namaste. I'll see you on board. And then your comm goes silent.
Namaste, Kay. All right, let's get to the ship and offload there. You guys can go to your bunks or whatever you need to do.
That's a computer program?
So yeah, Kanye is his ship's virtual assistant.
Okay.
It controls not only the navigation, but a lot of the other systems on board.
I have yet to understand why you leave your computer systems in such a personality.
Well, they said it was a good upgrade, and I guess they bamboozled me.
It does operate a little outside of what the people who installed it said it would. So,
kind of reminds me of the arms dealer from Metal Gear Solid.
Drebin?
4?
Yeah, Drebin. Yeah, I could see that.
I prefer a system that simply informs me.
All right, so
Good talk.
anywho, I thought you guys would like Kanye. So
I love Kanye.
the
Lucky thinks he's a little much.
So, your craft lands and docks with the rest of the station, and the vehicle must depressurize before opening, otherwise you'd get hurled into the vacuum of space. After disembarking, your driverless taxi service just lifts off from the unstable platform. It kind of creaks and totters as it jettisons away. And the 4 of you can walk down this dimly lit hallway. Chip, your ship is docked more on the far end of this terminal station. If you wanted to go to the concourse, which is the central hub, you would take a right. If you want to go to the ship, you'd take a left.
I'm going on the ship.
Okay.
Are you guys coming with, or?
I follow you,
Yeah,
Captain.
same.
All right. So you guys walk down probably a few hundred meters, all kinds of graffiti and paint on the walls, very dilapidated, very run down. And as you're kind of walking down these halls, you see all of these graffitied murals and monuments. This place is almost like a memorial for the people who died here during the attack. And just because there's no governing body to oversee everything, it just very quickly became a target for spray paint and stuff like that. So
Lots of graffiti.
lots of graffiti. It's like the lights are flickering. You hear
I love it.
there's a weird smell. There's there's like water dripping everywhere. You don't know why.
Neon signs? Any neon signs?
Oh, lots of neon. There's
Awesome.
lots of neon. That's just the nature of the world you guys live in. But this place looks pretty sorry.
Lots of tarps, wet tarps.
Yeah. And just piles of trash for some reason.
Flaming trash.
People
Burn barrels.
standing around and trying to keep warm when this is a perfectly like climate controlled environment.
So cool.
How long have we been here?
I mean, honestly, like that's pretty much up to you guys. However long you want it.
We're familiar with
You
this
guys,
space station.
oh, absolutely.
This does
Very-
not phase us.
Yeah,
at all.
this is like home away from home for you
Okay.
guys.
We love the smell.
So do we know people here?
Oh, crazy one-eyed.
I wouldn't say you recognize anyone in the terminal, but you would probably recognize a lot of people in the concourse.
Okay.
I'll see my ship and tip my hat and like, good to see you, Walter.
Your ship's name's Walter?
Yeah. And the door, recognizing your hat tip gesture, lets you in, and a little image of Kanye appears on the screen. It says, "Boss, welcome back. Good to see you, man. Can I get you anything?"
Yeah, you can probably give me some water. I need to clean up that graffiti that you just decided to let those people come by and
Hey, listen, what am I going to do? Like fire the boosters? I can't just I can't kill them.
Why not?
I know how you operate, man. Like that's just not what I do. It's outside my programming, and he like intentionally talks more robotic.
all right, we got it, Kay. Can you just get some water going so I can get that done with?
Yeah, you betcha. And you hear the sink in the kitchen like automatically turn on, and you see steam starting to come from it.
All right, and get the music going. You know what I like. Put that record on.
Oh man, I got just the thing,
Not
the thing.
that, Kay. My records.
Dang it! You hear like the sound of like birds chirping and babbling brooks start, and just immediately gets cut off. Dang it! All right, he puts on some smooth jazz.
Remember, cargo, crew, then comfort.
And comfort, yeah,
You
yeah,
are
yeah.
backwards.
I got it, boss. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'll do better next time.
All right, thanks, Kay.
And he blinks out.
I'm gonna go get the water and then head back out and clean the graffiti.
Okay. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go to my room in the ship,
Okay.
and which I like to think is like very minimal personal space and mostly a place of worship.
Okay.
So like he's just gonna go to kind of meditate.
A place to light your incense vape.
Yep. To light my I'm gonna go. I will be in my room vaping.
I will be in my room vaping.
Vaping to Aurelia. So, which is his god.
I actually really want that to be a t-shirt. I will be in my room vaping. This four-armed creature.
Yeah. So he's gonna go in there and sit kind of like on cross-legged.
Sure. You got.
Or-
You just
no. He's gonna kneel. He like kind of kneel
Okay.
down on both knees.
Since he's vaping to her.
Do you have a bed, or is it like almost like a Buddhist monk, like yoga mat, or
Kind of a mat. It's
Okay.
not like a big fluffy bed. It's very simple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. You sit there and meditate, and
He takes off his hollow shield,
oh,
sets it on a little holder
sure.
in the room, and then sits down and presents himself to his
Okay.
god.
Really feel like
Vapes
the
up.
mantle has come off. You
Yeah.
can be almost like
Sets
okay.
up the vape and then meditates.
Perfect. Okay, Ethan.
Danny, you're the little opposite of this, I'm assuming. Your room.
Yeah, do we have individual bathrooms, or is it a community bathroom on the ship?
Had one installed just for him.
Well, I was gonna say like Chip would have the only bathroom on deck, but he also doesn't need bathrooms. So I think that's just like a power play.
Yeah.
So I have to use your bathroom?
Oh, you can use the communal bathroom.
Okay.
Think of it like college.
Gotcha.
Yeah, get some shower slip-on shoesies.
Got my bathroom shoes.
Yep.
And my little caddy.
Yep. Your little shower caddy.
Yep. All right. Ethan goes to the bathroom. It's time.
I'm honestly surprised you made it this far.
I am too.
All right.
No one goes into the
Yeah,
bathroom.
So that's going to take about 30 minutes of in-game time.
I go to my room where I have a Goldberg machine
Okay.
that I'm currently working on.
What's the ultimate like end game of the Rube Goldberg machine?
Great question.
You want it to like answer the phone for you, or
No.
like throw away your
She's
trash?
still working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you figure that out, I want to be the first to know.
Okay.
Perfect. So, what are you building with like spare parts and stuff you found?
Yes.
I love it. I love it. And
My ship?
I just take what
part
I
of the wing is
want.
missing. You're just like, what?
Connie's like, I don't know, man.
I just
he
cut-
just came and took it.
I
What
just
could I do?
cut pieces off of Chip when he's not looking, and
Slowly just shrinking, but he can't tell.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys decompress.
Yeah.
You're on the ship again. This just feels comfortable. Space travel takes it out of everybody, but even though you're still in space and on a ship, this just feels normal.
Did we get payment?
You will get payment from your contract, like your
O'Malley.
contract contact,
I see. Okay.
whose name is O'Malley.
So we're
Yep.
just awaiting news from O'Malley at this point.
Yep, you could go talk to him at any point. Like you know
okay.
that his residence is in the concourse.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to go chat with him there, that'd probably where he'd collect your payment.
Okay.
But again, you guys can take as much time on the ship as you want just to decompress or relax, kind of refresh, and then get back to the concourse.
Do I sense anything from communing with my god, my goddess?
Go ahead and roll me a religion check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. You sense satisfaction. You're not getting any like verbal, like auditory cues,
Sure.
but you sense throughout like the alignment and through trying to almost clear your mind of the present and focus on the cosmic whole.
Yeah.
That you feel a sense of satisfaction, and that the actions you took, while aggressive, did in fact bring a form of balance. Good countered with the bad, saving countered with the slicing in twain. You know,
Okay.
so like, despite the fact that the measures you took would be deemed as very aggressive and perhaps even over the top, you don't feel any type of like perhaps you went too far
From her.
from her specifically.
Yeah. Okay, good. Well, then he will, after kind of, how much time do you think he would need to spend meditating to get that sense?
I'd say about 30 minutes to an hour.
So,
Like,
unless any of you guys are doing anything like before then, that'll probably be when he kind of comes out.
Yeah.
He's gonna go check and see if Chip needs any more help scrubbing off the graffiti.
okay. As you leave your room, you see Ethan vacate the bathroom.
I would not go in there for a little while if I was you.
I communed with my god, and you communed with yours.
Works in mysterious
just-
ways.
Let's just say I'm more balanced now, okay?
Understood.
Oh no.
I exit my room because there's a vent in between the bathroom and my room, so now my room smells bad.
It's got like the vape coming from my room.
Mixing with the bathroom. I have the worst room.
Smells like a 13-year-old locker room. After freshman PE type of thing. All right. So the three of you kind of collectively meet up right as Chip walks back in after scrubbing the ship down, and the graffiti's gone, but the four of you are back in this kind of central living space.
All right.
Should we
Time to go back to O'Malley, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go turn it in.
Okay. So you guys head back through Terminal 2, and you make your way towards the concourse.
I've clipped my shield back on just to
Okay.
make it clear.
Cool. So again, you walk through this hallway, very run down, very dilapidated. It gets slightly better, like the closer you get to the concourse. It seems like that almost acts as like a buffer from the vandals and vagrants that would want to inhabit the place. But the further away from the concourse, the more you experience that. So walking through the doors of what is known as the concourse, you are immediately greeted by a cavalcade of familiar faces who shoot you a friendly welcome back, a couple high fives and stuff like that. With this line of work that attracts the inhabitants of Outpost Beta, you never quite know when a mission will be someone's last. So, as such, you tend to celebrate the little things around here. Even just a simple return from a mission is treated as a big deal. So you guys are kind of all like a big ruckus family, so to speak. You all, despite like competing against each other for these jobs, you know that really like just having a place and like people to surround yourself with is kind of worth it. So you start to shuffle through the crowd. Again, you're high-fiving, you're patting people on the back. Oh, hey, good to see you, that kind of stuff. And you're pushing past these various food stands and augment shops and weapon shops and enough taverns on this place to cause alcohol poisoning in a Zelnari warlord. Which, Lucky gets it. So, but finally, you spot O'Malley's. And O'Malley's is your contact who provides you with jobs. And over the last few months, you've proven yourselves to be quite capable in handling these types of jobs. So O'Malley's is not like a shop, nothing with like a sign, glowing neon sign that says O'Malley's Jobs on it. It's actually just where he lives. And if you'd walk in, it'd look like a house, but those that deal business with him know that this is where you come to get paid and get jobs.
Cool.
So you just give like a customary, like almost like a courtesy knock on the door, but you let yourself right in. That's pretty
It's
common.
not a secret knock or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
He's not going to like deny entry if you don't have the right combination of knocks and whistles and stuff like that. So you walk in, and sitting behind this desk is this very large, like very overweight human, who's almost completely bald, save for a few like gray wisps on the sides, and he's wearing an eye patch.
Love it. Love the eye patch.
And he looks up from his desk and he kind of like has a surprised expression on his face. He goes, "Huh, I didn't actually think you dinguses would be able to do the job."
Well, here we are. Now, payment.
Yeah, right, that's fine. You got proof that you did the job?
Yeah.
You just hold up your like scanner thing.
Yeah, here you go.
All right, he takes it, scans it into his system. Everything checks out fine. He goes, "Oh, didn't even kill any of the other hostages."
No, that'd be a waste of time.
It would be needless.
I agree. So, he starts typing away at his terminal, and you see on the holographic display, like, numbers and pictures and stuff all just cycling through, like, looks like at random, but you know that it's all making sense to him. And finally, he punches his terminal, slides the keyboard out of the way, and says, "Check your comms, 500 credits, each of you."
Can Lucky step forward and ping the information for Para Telkekri over to O'Malley?
Oh, sure, if you want to.
So, O'Malley, I have the contact of perhaps another job.
Spox. You don't want to keep that to yourself?
What kind of job are you talking about? You getting outside work?
No, but one of the hostages we rescued was a Para Delkekri, and he kind of pings the information over to O'Malley.
Before he even gets the contact info, like, he already knows who that is.
Oh, really?
He's like, "Really? You dealt with Para Delkekri?"
She was one of the hostages, yes. A Picarian, I believe.
Man, what did you four dinguses get into?
My longsword got into the assailant.
Oh, no, I saw. That was gross. Like, when you're going to transfer over mission details, you can leave that out of it, just a heads up. But, Paris, she's like a big deal. She works for Adaptive Innovations, like, on their board.
That is a technology company.
Oh, don't say it like you're unfamiliar with it. You're standing next to a robot.
Yeah, so what's it to us?
Well, nothing to you, but and nothing to me either, but it's just kind of weird that someone with that much money and power would be at a meeting like that. Whatever that dude was selling must have been pretty important.
Well, apparently, without realizing it, we were also selling something. Ourselves.
Yeah, I get it.
We are mercenaries, so by her seeing us do our work, I believe she was impressed and might hire us for a job.
Okay. Well, remember, I scratch your back, you scratch mine. If you're going to be dealing with Miss Kekri, you don't want some dinguses muddying up the plans and getting the whole job canceled. So you can send her to me. I'd be happy to facilitate the plan, make sure that it's safe for you guys. I understand how all this stuff works. However, you're going to do what you're going to do, and that's fine. I'm not asking for any handouts here. But just remember, I know people too.
Very
so,
good.
You got your money, you got paid. Don't blow it all in one place. Or do. I don't care. I ain't your dad. But I got a couple other jobs if you're interested. Otherwise, you can just, like, cruise the concourse, buy some stuff, I'll be here.
Chip?
Well, of course. That's what I'm made for.
All right. Well, couple things. Nothing like too mind-blowing right now. One of them is up over there on Javatra. I don't know, the fish planet, the Bacarian, big eye fish people. Mm-hmm. There's some type of unrest going on over there. They need someone to come in and facilitate kind of a peace agreement, but it can't be the government because the government can't know what's going on. That's one thing. This one might be right up your alley. He kind of gestures at you, Lucky. This guy needs you to research plant life on Helios 2. Sorry, Lucky. I don't know what its original name is, but I don't remember. It's okay. No,
I can look it up.
That's kind of a sensitive subject for Brax because when his planets got taken over, they were all renamed.
I did not grow up on that planet, so it is as foreign to me as it is to you.
Cool. I just don't want you to get mad. So, you can research plant life on Helios 2. Beware, that planet will kill you, like just by standing on it. So, definitely want to make sure you are protected if you want to go there. Also, this one just came in, and it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but maybe it'll make more sense to you. There is a derelict ship out there floating through space. The PSV Modest Sunrise. Stupid name. It's a Class 5 freighter. It's transporting goods from the Amali system over to the Helios system. But comms were lost, and obviously the ship never arrived. So, got a word that people are looking to investigate what caused the ship to go dark, and maybe, I don't know, bring back some of the merchandise.
Doesn't matter to me. It's all the same at the end of the day, as long as I get to fly.
Oh, you get to fly. You can take your ship to any one of these. Don't have to be so sneaky.
I would prefer the one with less killing.
Which one's that? The plant line?
The peace agreement.
I think you could die, though. That's why they need a peace agreement.
I will say, from just the notes I have here, is that the TU put a halt on research being done on this really crazy psycho-killing beast called a Necros.
A Necros.
Necros. It's the big old demon fish that drove the Bacarians off their homeworld. So some scientists developed a weapon that can kill the thing, and they want to exterminate it. And the Tarian Union, they're not all about that because they've got to conserve the plant life and the local biology. I don't give no never mind about that, but that's the job. You just have to go negotiate a peace treaty between those two groups.
Who got to pick last time? I just randomly generated a number last time, so... T, do you want to pick, or...?
I would be fine with picking, but I don't want to make anybody do what I want to do. And she just kind of looks at the ground.
All right, you want me a random number?
I'm up for any of these missions. But...
Ethan?
I'll pick 7.
I just want something with some wires.
I would prefer less violence at this time.
All right, random number generator then. The second one.
You guys gonna go find some plants over in the Helios system? That's right in your backyard.
Great.
Indeed.
So what exactly do we need to do? What's the...
Oh, as soon as I agree to the mission and assign it to my contacts, I'll get a full dossier. That'll take me just a few minutes to actually reach out to the job sender and get all the information on that. So
Great.
If you want to go peruse the concourse, you can go do all that while I'm here getting your work.
Sounds good.
What kind of equipment we gonna need for this planet?
Well, all your suits are, like, you have filtration systems for all your suits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's pretty much it. I mean, according to the readout here, Helios 2, pretty habitable, but the plants can kill you. So I think so long as you just have air filtration systems so their poisonous spores don't get in your lungs and kill you, I think that's pretty much all you need.
Got it.
But again, I would do independent research because I'm not a traveler like you, so I only know what's told here. There might be more information you could glean that could help you out further.
All right, we'll be back.
All right. You come back, I got jobs.
I'm going to go to the augment shop.
Okay.
Me too.
Me, as Mike, am very curious.
Okay.
As is Kelsey, and I got some spucks.
And I got some spucks burning a hole in my
And some
steel
really
pants.
low ability scores that I'd like to kind of.
We're trying to be augmented.
Okay. So you walk out of O'Malley's and it kind of like picks back up to life. Still lots of activity, lots of people hanging out, laughing, having a good time. And you walk to the augment shop. It's called Mo Better. And there's this big fat looking robot that's kind of manning this shop. He's like kind of round like a ball. He's got a tiny little head on top, and then he's got tiny little arms and legs. Mm-hmm. It's kind of like Humpty Dumpty, sitting on his perch. But he's got arms and legs and everything.
What's his name?
So you walk up to him?
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably know this guy.
Yeah,
don't
we probably know.
I mean,
him.
I'd say you recognize him. I don't know if you've necessarily bought augments from him.
Sure. Okay.
But yeah, you can walk up to him. He goes, "Greetings, potential customers. I am SalesBot 6T6.
You don't have like a regular name? I mean, I'm T88, but I don't just tell people that.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry if I offended you.
Augments.
Oh, you would like to buy some augments?
Keyword augments. Alexa, augments.
Well, what is it you are looking for?
I want to be faster. Maybe nimbler. More dexterous.
Ooh, I have just the thing. Would you be interested in Fleet of Foot?
How much is it?
400 credits.
What does it do?
Makes you run faster by 2 meters per turn, if we're just, like, being gamey about it.
I'll think about it.
There are also impact dampeners. They decrease your fall damage should you fall from a great height.
That sounds like something I need.
They're just implanted shock absorbers.
Yes.
They implant directly into the calf muscles
Okay.
and make it so you can fall from greater heights without getting hurt.
Yes.
400 credits.
Lucky is intentionally not with them for this.
Sure.
He went somewhere else.
Okay.
You dare not.
No. I need to work with you guys.
All right, bot. You got anything for hands and strength?
Because you let go of the blanket. You could probably take a gander at that.
I would,
What exactly are you looking for?
giving me some texture on my grip. Better
okay.
grip.
Better climbing ability.
More grip than anything, so I get grip strength or
Okay.
something like that. I mean, it would boost my strength, but I would take a more unique,
Sure.
like a
Like
sticky hands or something.
grip strength or something.
Just get him one of those stick hands that you throw at the
Slappies.
wall.
Replace my whole hand with the slap,
Like an advantage on very specific uses.
Yeah.
or on just climbing maybe.
Okay.
Climb hands, hand climbers.
We can replace your hands with extra textured, grippy hands. They have air pockets within them that you can release to create a suction type ability on whatever surface you are holding.
That
All right,
sounds
how
good.
much?
350 credits.
That's a deal.
All right.
I just take off my hands.
So, it depends. You can either keep your hands and get like a special coating, or we just replace them outright.
I'll take the coating.
Okay.
Less evasive.
Okay. So,
Invasive.
right, less invasive. So, you walk back there, and the head just turns on the little fat body. So the body stays exactly where it was, and the head turns around. He's got like a workbench back there, and it says, "Place your hand on the table."
All right.
And
How long is this going to take?
oh, no time at all. And he pours together this concoction, and then dumps them all over your hands, and then takes like a bundle of wires that was hanging in the ceiling and like slams them into the back of your head, and then takes 2 wires, jumps them from your hands into another part of your body to control the actual airflow. And the whole thing only takes like 30 seconds. You just see your vision goes black for a second and then like reboots, and you've got this new little interface on your screen that allows you to control that.
It tastes metal a little bit, like a little bit of like iron in your mouth.
And then when it's done, you pick up your hands and you can see that they're just coated with like this almost like goopy, translucent looking paste, but it doesn't like stick to your hands or stick to any objects. It just like is present, and then when you want to activate it,
You're the sticky finger bandit.
yeah,
So
sticky bandit.
What's the key name for it just for right now? Did you
Um,
call it?
I don't know. I'd probably call it Piton Hands. Piton.
Kind of like mitten hands?
Sure. Or just maybe pitons. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Stick my calves.
And I have to activate them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can just turn them off and on.
Okay, cool.
Would there be a like a black market dealer selling
Like-
some shady
Probably not
shady
here.
augments?
Probably not here.
Where's the...
At least this guy doesn't. Okay. So you want
Impact.
the impact dampeners.
Yeah.
Okay. So this one's super easy. Doesn't require a neural implant or anything like that.
Perf.
So he turns to you and says, "Please come behind the workbench, and I will perform the procedure."
Chip, don't leave.
You got it.
And it's very strange. It's all out in the open. There's no
Yeah.
sterile environment.
Yeah.
And he like rifles through what look to be like posters that are hanging on his wall, and pulls one down, and it's of an ardent physiology. It's like, all right, now I remember. And
Chip, don't leave.
I need an adult.
and he lays you down on the table, and this little compartment under each leg kind of falls out, so he has access to it from the bottom. And you just feel this slight like burning sensation just for a second, and that's of him actually like cutting into your legs with a laser.
Oh, okay.
And then he replaces part of your Achilles and calf muscle with like synthetic polymer,
Okay.
almost like a carbon fiber mesh kind of thing,
Yeah.
for extra strength and density.
Yeah.
And as soon as that's done, he just pushes your skin back together, another laser to like heat it back up and cauterize the wound, and then that's about it.
Perf.
And there's nothing special about them. You don't have to activate them. They're always there,
Okay.
and just allows you to fall from greater heights while taking less fall damage.
Okay. Thanks, 66.
It has been my pleasure.
All right. Let's go find a Lucky.
So I'm going to the weapon shop.
Okay.
I like to think that I'm like not a regular, but I'm there. I come to this shop every time we're in.
Sure.
And I my main goal is just ultimately modding my shotgun as much as possible.
Okay. So you roll up to Itchy Fingers,
Yeah.
which is the name of the weapon shop, and just behind the counter you see this Bacarian with like big workbench style goggles, and his eyes are enormous anyways, so like this just makes his eyes look absolutely huge. And he's staring down like really fine tooth tools and materials, working just diligently on this blaster he's got in front of him.
Okay. Does he have a name?
His name is Jamar.
Jamar. Okay. Looks like you're working on something interesting, Jamar.
Oh yeah, just helping increase the killing power.
I've come for some enhancements to my shotgun.
What kind of enhancements are you looking for?
I would like for it to deal more damage.
Well, there's a lot of ways you can do that, yeah. What are you thinking, like fire heavier rounds, travel further, anything like that?
Is there any way to use it to disable someone's biotic shield?
Oh, you wanted to fire electric rounds.
Yes.
That's a possibility. It's costly. It's going to cost a lot of money.
So how much is a level 2 upgrade?
Well, at this point, I would honestly say that I'd rather just sell you a class 2 weapon. You could keep this one around. That's totally fine. But I think it just makes more sense to sell you a class 2 weapon. It might be cheaper than having to upgrade and then augment your existing shotgun.
You have a wide selection of shotguns.
Oh yeah, got all kinds in the world from the best manufacturers. All mostly Bacarian made because we the best.
Very well. I will peruse your shotguns.
Okay. So the way I handle class 2 weapons is that they're all random rolls.
Okay.
You can select which ones you want, like to the detail specific. Those are going to cost more.
Okay.
Or you can just kind of like lottery style roll the dice, and maybe get the gun and damage combination that you want.
So okay, do you have the price? Like how much it would cost to specifically get a level 2 shotgun with electric damage?
It'd be
With
a
my
lot.
name on it.
Not enough.
Engraved?
No, I don't have enough.
No, you don't. It's like 5,000 credits.
Okay.
Could you roll
Golly.
for how much is to buy a random?
To buy a random one would be about half that.
Is it? Am I guaranteed a shotgun?
No,
No.
you're not even guaranteed a firearm.
I don't have any of that. So I can't mod this shotgun at all, can I? Or is it too low to be
Not
modded?
not presently. No,
Ugh, bummer.
at least not with what you want to do.
Yeah.
You can increase its range or like maybe add an extra ammo slot, but
Gotta save that money.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
save
save
up,
it. I'm gonna
dude.
save it. So, I want to give him all the specifications of exactly what I want,
okay.
and I'm gonna ask him to figure out exactly how much that would cost. Next
Put it
time,
on
next
layaway.
time I come back, I want to figure out what the exact price is, and then, should I be saying all this in character?
No, I mean you can just tell me what you want it to.
So
Yeah,
basically,
in character.
Yeah. I want a shotgun that holds more ammunition, fires electricity, and
One shot kills.
no.
Can explode a planet.
I just want to. My main goal is shutting down the bio shield because once the bio shield's down, what I've got can take care of the rest.
The old Halo 2 combo.
The plasma rifle.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
Anything else?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't. It doesn't need to have more ammo. My main goal is the electric.
Okay.
So
Well-
I want to figure out what that price is, and I'm gonna save up for that puppy.
Okay. Well, it not impossible to get what you need. I will have to like outsource the parts to get the electric property, and that can be costly and time consuming. But as soon as my supplier stops in for the week, I'll be able to talk to him about it, and maybe get a better idea.
Very well. I will return.
Okay, I'll be here. I'll be sure to get what you need.
What was this guy's name again?
Jamar.
Jamar. All right.
Will you let us make our own mods?
Yeah, I mean, in as much as like I have final say over what goes in and what doesn't.
Right, but like our characters, if you approve it, could
Sure.
tinker around and
Yeah, I mean, like that's half the idea of like this whole system too. Is it's sci-fi. You can pretty much do whatever you want.
Okay.
So if I think it's cool, then I'm probably going to be game with it.
Ethan wants to make like a device he could wear in the palm of his hand, similar to a buzzer.
Okay.
That would, I'm thinking it'd be like a daily use thing, like one shot, but could incapacitate somebody.
Like a taser?
Yeah, just like a-
once a day shocking grasp.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
He's gonna
Back
slowly
to the
become
basics.
Keo.
There we. Just slide into what works. Okay, that's fine.
Stick with what you know.
We can make that happen.
Okay.
That'd be something the Bacarian would have to special build, but a device that size and only requiring like a once a day charge, probably not impossible, and not even that costly.
Sounds great.
Okay. Actually, Ethan, as you walk past the Itchy Finger shop and kind of relay all this to Jamar, as you're walking away, he go, "Oh, 1 second, this came in for you," and he tosses you this package.
Thanks. Do I know what it is?
It's a box for now.
Okay.
You can open it if you want.
I'll open it back of the ship.
Okay.
Well, that was odd. Did Lucky catch that?
Sure.
He kind of just notes it. And
Okay.
Are we walking back together?
Yeah, if you guys are ready, like if no one else has any more shopping they want to do.
I'm not like trying to hide it, so
What did you just receive?
I'm not sure. I look at the label. Is there like a return label?
It would just like be the space version of Amazon.
Okay.
Spamazon.
I shake the box.
There will be signs on it that say "Do not shake."
Oh, okay. I don't shake the box.
Do you want to open it here or back at the ship?
Well, I'll open it back at the ship, but you can watch if you want to.
What if it's a trap? There could be an explosive. Do you have many enemies?
I mean, none that I can. None that know I'm here.
You can hope. I will not watch you open. I will likely stay far away.
I will duck behind the couch.
Good day to you.
Yeah.
How are boxes shipped in space?
Surprisingly, very similar to how they are now.
All right.
Cardboard box.
Well, as we're walking, then my curiosity
They've
gets
never
the best of
improved
me,
cardboard.
and I'm like using my thumbnail to
Do I hear him
undo the
opening
tape.
it?
Undo the tape.
That's fine.
I just take a couple steps away.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are walking back down Terminal 2. All the noise and every activity from the concourse is behind you guys. And Ethan, you're kind of at the front of the pack. Everyone's keeping a healthy distance behind you. And you start kind of gently tearing into this box. And you get just like the top flap peeled over a little bit.
Uh-huh.
And you see a plastic sphere.
Oh, perfect. Oh, this is great. It's just what I was hoping.
What were you hoping?
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, great.
This is not my doing. This is his
You
doing.
know what? I'm not surprised
Yeah,
based on
this
your
is-
reaction.
This is not my doing. So, you guys get back to the ship.
Wait. Take it out of the box before you come on the ship. Or I'm going to have Kay look at it.
I take it out of the box.
He opens the box fully and removes a small, about 5 or 6 inch diameter plastic hamster ball with a hamster inside.
Gosh.
Oh, it's inside even.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I said don't shake it.
That makes sense.
Fishy, why are you sleeping?
Why do you always have a pet, Danny?
Because why not? Gotta
Why-
have that companion.
Why do you have that?
It is a creature.
Yeah, this here's Fury. It's my pet hamster.
Can I use him in my Rube Goldberg machine?
Oh, sure.
Yes, I'm so on
I was gonna
board
say,
with
like,
this.
now you've got a directive.
It is biotic.
Well, not right now, but he's gonna be.
Gosh.
Oh, gosh.
I said you can do pretty much everything you want, so that's what he came up with.
I do not like that.
All right, Kay. Is O'Malley sent us the specs yet?
Oh, yeah, we got the specs. I got them right here. I'll send them to your comm device.
All right, thanks, Kay. And I'm going to look at the specs.
Yeah, so it just goes into further detail about the Bacarian scientists that have been spending the majority of their time since they got evicted from Shivatra. They're trying to weaponize certain poisonous plants that are native to Helios 2. So the Bacarians, they're expert weaponsmith, weapon makers, and they're trying their hand at more organic style weapons in hopes of cashing on a new market. And because of all the poisonous plants that exist on Helios 2, they need someone to go there and get them. And because of their delicate immune systems, they can't even go with filtration, because even if like a tiny little particle per million were to seep through, it'd be instant death for them. So it's a perfect job for 4 non-Bacarians.
Okay. All right, Kay. Start up the engine, set the navigation to Helios 2, and let's get going.
All right, got to punch it in there, boss.
All right. Let's get in our seats. Let's get the music started, and let's get out of here.
Starts the babbling brook again.
Kay.
What? No, sorry, that was from last time. I don't know how that got in there.
I like that sound.
Yeah, see, thank you. It aligns the body and the soul.
Kay, next song.
All right.
I am starting to like this K.
You can call me Kanye. I like that.
Kanye. Very good.
And you guys strap in and set sail for Helios 2. The Helios system in particular.
Or curtain kale, as the Brax would call it.
That's actually Helios 3.
Oh,
Nice try.
Nice try, Josh.
Really?
Yeah.
You keep your lore out of our...
So, wait, which one's Helios 2 then?
It's just another planet.
Well, it's not a
Is
Brax
this-
planet.
It is, but like the Brax homeworld was Helios 3, which was formerly known as Curtain Kale. So
Now they're on Curtain Soul.
Curtain Shoal, correct, which
Shoal,
is Helios
yeah.
5.
Okay.
So
So we never lived on Helios 2.
not like the majority of you guys,
Okay,
because
okay.
it is such a caustic environment.
I
Living
see.
there never really made a bunch of sense.
Okay. So I'm not really going anywhere familiar to the Brax necessarily.
Not familiar to you specifically.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the Brax, before they discovered or were given the gift of space travel, they didn't really they had no desire to do any exploration.
Right.
They were very set and okay where they were.
Yeah.
And then some space god showed up and gave them all this gift, and then also just
Evicted them.
destroyed their planet in the
Yeah,
process.
yeah.
Yeah, so lots of fun stuff there. Anywho, that's gonna do it for this week's episode of Sneak Attack. Got you guys introduced to Outpost Beta as well as some of the characters there.
I like Outpost Beta.
It's meant to be kind of like a mix of a Star Wars cantina meets just general city center kind of thing, which is always fun for me to
Spaceport.
Yeah. So actually, what's really fun about that is the robot there, robot SalesBot 6T6. He is actually an NPC creation from our very good friend James Klontz.
Ooh, nice.
So that was his creation, his idea. He wanted a robot that sells augments. So
Awesome.
Love it.
Love it.
there you go. So that one goes out to you, James, and I'm sure we'll see him a lot more of 6T6 in the future.
Awesome.
So if you liked this week's episode of Sneak Attack, you can definitely leave us a line on Twitter at Sneak Podcast. We love hearing from you guys. Or you can hop onto our website. We have an episode discussion thread on our forum every single episode. Let us know what you thought there. But yeah, that's just it's just a great way for the community to get together and talk about the show and talk about anything that they found interesting, and hopefully just sharing that, build that community and share with it together. So
Yeah.
also, just before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to our patrons over at patreon.com. Patreon.com/sneak is the website for our Patreon, and we just really appreciate you guys. Anyone that makes those monthly pledges to the show and just helps us do what we do, because seriously, without you guys, we couldn't do it. This whole development of this new game system in this world and all that time, we wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for your guys' support. So thank you guys so much for that. Also, if you want to become a patron, you can go to patreon.com/sneak and check out all the rewards that we have for you guys. There's stuff like behind-the-scenes Q&As with the cast, bonus podcasts, exclusive art, digital wallpaper and background stuff like that, as well as monthly postcards from outer space. We will send you a postcard with pre-made lore right to your front door. But that almost was a sales pitch. And so yeah, this is really cool stuff. Go ahead and check it out. We really think that if you go to our Patreon, you're going to find something that's interesting, or at least will help give you a further insight into the show if you're wanting that. Also, and I say this lastly, but certainly not least, check out Star Warrior Music. There will be a link to his SoundCloud page, and which I hope that he just put out he's put out 2 kind of conceptual albums in the past, and he keeps doing singles and stuff like that. Listen to his music; it's amazing.
So good.
We are so fortunate to have him make our intro song. The song that started this and every episode is made by him. So it's just such a cool collaboration of work, and we inspired each other. It's so cool. I'm super thrilled to have him as part of this production. So go check out his music. There's a link in the show notes and the description of this episode. So that's going to do it for this week's episode of Sneak Attack. Thank you for everyone who is listening. Let's go around the table. We have Ethan.
Captiosis.
Chip.
Okay, and I'm Reed, your host and game master. Thanks for listening. Have a good week. See you next Friday.